everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, two teams coming in feeling good about how their last game went and want to continue with another win here today. It's the Rams going up against the Falcons. So let's get over to the ATL, Atlanta. Standing by our commentary team of Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are just... They put it together in every phase. Good offense, good
Wow for the visiting Rams. They've got all W's on the ledger so far. A perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
And no run back. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick in the 2008 draft, the man they call Matty Ice. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before.
They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they like to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good. They can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for the...
Freeman again. And he is into the end zone on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive.
Of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin.
Go lollipop it in the middle of the field. Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete it.
Here on the play clock. Just beating the play clock is Goff. He's got time. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But it looked like a
unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away.
And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the Falcons. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field is reversed.
From the 50, it's gone. Now he's able to take it across midfield. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he'll get it down.
Most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were...
Pass interference. Defense.
Out there in time, they will throw the flag.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all... So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a good effort on the return there. Looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch count. You think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go. Corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation. On the break from inside to outside, he threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball around them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Defensive line, 2nd-level linebackers, 3rd-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st-level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And this time not. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And he will cross the 30 down to
run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And Suckup will put this one right through.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it. They had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the... Throwing on third. Gone. And incomplete, the contact.
Of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
This is brought in at the 21. Call that an even 50 uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. On second down, here's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Routes. It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls.
Now Ryan on second down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch.
Tipped out, got him down. What would he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. He was looking for Muhammad.
Because the offense guys always talk, find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they...
Last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency from them as well, because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And no escaping this.
To go with the football, that led to the sack.
On second down, here's Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
They're just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And incomplete. He had no his first. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued. Oh, the Falcons fly in and they block it. Now this will be picked up inside the 25. And a big...
Go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run. And you know it's no cinch that you're going to be able to get the ball into the end zone against them. They're number 2 against the run. So what's an offensive coordinator to do? Check your playlist. Play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
This will be caught just inside.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And so the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get...
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? You're a running back, you love getting the ball early, so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget. They come up in an offset eye. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And nowhere really to go there.
Short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the back with contact. That's how you end up winning it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams. Well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On second down, Freeman. And not much there as he gets it up.
To absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And a short gain here. Atlanta right after this timeout. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Austin. A very nice job on And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Or steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback away.
Second and 10. Goff again. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And
he'll better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long in those receivers.
And now a time action. And Zerline's kick is good. And the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back.
Tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a bit.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Now hold every... Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this up. And again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll take this one up. And here's Austin. They find some open field here. Touchdown, L.A. Tavon Austin. Jump back in front. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
It all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to our EA, we are ready to get to this third quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he'll go down.
Bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning.
3rd and 2. Goff. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. And he's... Now Goff on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back for the stop.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They go play action here on first down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Touchdown, L.A. Emmanuel Sanders. This is off the big play in the end zone. Extra point. And that one pushes the lead up. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll work his way at Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll get it up the middle. They get 5 out of that.
Almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu.
Hope he's got man-to-man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. And this is going to be
successful.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fielded just inside the 20. 35 yards.
And before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. 3 yards on the... Now Goff. Got a man. He finds Sanders.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield. And a look now at Goff. Get it over to the Oregon State product. It's Sean Mannion. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the
speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. We're seeing the full-time Gurley now. And
Holding offense.
they come up in an offset eye. Here's Mannion. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. He'll wind up getting
them where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. Guy's going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the play clock's running down. Throwing is Mannion. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Flushed out right. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's blocked.
Accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll set up a throw. And the tip there.
A great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Gurley. And able to push his way forward. Play clock winding down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught at the 3. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 8. Pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run for
You had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
On second down, here's Ryan. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And he's brought down. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And finding the time.
Such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. He's going to leave this for
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll be on first and 10. It's Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up. Again, Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down. Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply getting more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Backfield. He'll get the football here. And he'll be taken down here. On third down, Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. He didn't get the touchdown.
That's on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines.
And a big loss here as he's... And now it's second and goal. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll take it into that lead. Now he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 20. Hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that.
Yeah. He came off the bench, 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, 100-yard kick return. He started every game in his career set.
And he should have, because he is one of the most...
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to fight it.
I think he understands what the defense is trying to do. But I think he has so much belief in his offense. In fact, they were so good last week.
Here.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. They run. It's Gurley. It's an 8-yard down. Gurley again here on first down. And able to push his way forward. Second down now as they look to salt this one away. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to loop. And now they come up in an offset eye. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. Call it no gain there. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Another one here, though, in Los Angeles.
And just think about the people in St. Louis right now.
You think they're smiling?
I'd say it might be more than a smile, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Now Ryan on second down. Surveying the field. And down he goes on the pressure. Third and long. It's Ryan. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Cody.
Right an end to this one.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they'll indeed take a... They'll go ahead and take... Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the score. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.